what was our best kiss? I think our best kiss was when we first got back together. It was right after a football game one night. I just went up to her and said, "Can we talk after this?" And she was shocked because we hadn't talked for like 3 months. Um, but we went out and went to a boat ramp late one night in Clemson, and we talked everything over. And she was real unsure about it, but must have had some courage because I just planted one right on her, and she kind of resisted, but I still think it was our best kiss because it's kind of like starting over again, and just a really good kiss. I think the time it really hit me was when we were actually broken up. We'd been broken up for probably like 2.5 months and hadn't really talked to each other. Um, and I started really missing her and realizing that she was definitely the woman I wanted to marry, and that inspired me to get my courage up and go back and try to get her to take me back and start dating again, which worked, and here we are. So, favorite thing about Brittany, there's a lot of my favorite things, but the one on the top of my head is how sweet she is and how much she cares about other people. It can drive me crazy. She's constantly worried about upsetting someone or something like that, but she's sweet and she generously cares for everybody. It's a genuine care, so that's probably my favorite thing. Brittany's favorite thing about me, this is probably the hardest question on the list, but I've come to the conclusion I'm pretty sure that her favorite thing about me is Rocky. That she thinks she might love Rocky a little bit more than me, and I don't know how long that will last, but at least for now, I'm second to Rocky. I'm sure this is shocking, but I do a lot that gets under Brittany's skin. One thing that she really, really doesn't like is I like to sing old country music like Jamie Johnson or Randy Travis to her, and she doesn't respond very well. So that's probably what gets under her skin the most about me. The thing that Brittany does that gets under my skin the most, I'm gonna have to go with kind of a two-part answer. These are obviously the only two things, but one, when she's driving, she cannot get directions right. She ends up in the wrong place all the time. And the worst thing to do is talking to her on the phone when she's trying to get somewhere and she can't focus on what you're saying and on the road. So it sounds like she talks to herself, and it sounds like she's either about to crash her car or run off the road every time. My worst habit, there's a couple of them, but I'm gonna go with is that I can't sit still. Constantly that bothers her because every time we sit down together or we're at church, my leg's always popping around. She's always grabbing it and telling me to stop moving, and then 10 seconds later I start doing it again, and I just can't sit still like she can. So Brittany's celebrity crush, which it kills me to say, but I'm gonna go with Keith Urban. Luckily I don't have to worry because Keith Urban's gay, so that'll never materialize for her, but she for some reason just swoons over him. Part of the wedding that I'm most looking forward to is definitely the reception. There we can let loose and have a good time, and everything will be over. I'm not That doesn't mean I'm going to be dancing, but I'll at least be having a good time. The part of the wedding that I personally would like to skip is going to be standing in front of all of 350 people there, reciting our vows and having to worry that I'm standing in the wrong place or that I'm going to fall or pass out. But Brittany didn't want to elope, so I guess we're going to be doing it. I think Brittany's spirit animal, which she hates that this is her spirit animal, but it is a baby cow. I'm not really sure why, but I've told her that for the last 4 years. Might be because she likes ice cream so much or milk, I don't know, but it's definitely a baby cow. My spirit animal, I have to go with either a bald eagle or a falcon, flying around, swooping down the river, catching fish, that kind of thing. So I'm going falcon. Alright, I hope Brittany's made it this far. I'm not counting on it. She's probably on the floor somewhere, but our favorite thing I'd say to do together is be outside, whether we're fishing or out on the boat or doing stuff that Brittany likes, like walking around the lake or going on a hike or that kind of thing. But being outside together, that's probably our favorite thing. I honestly have no idea what our first fight was. It was 4 years ago. But our most recent really dumb fight was who's going to park in the garage, Brittany's car or Ben's boat. Just kind of dumb, but in reality, I think we all know that the boat takes precedent over the car, so I don't know why she was fighting about that. Most illegal thing that me and Brittany have done, I'm thinking, is freshman year when we were at Clemson and we snuck out onto Walker golf course late one night, really late one night, and of course we got caught by the Barney 5 security guard. Since then we tried to stay legal, because if Barney 5 catches you, then you're not getting away with much. Brittany's favorite cuss word is definitely shit. When she gets mad, it really doesn't matter if shit fits in the sentence she's saying, but if she's mad, she's saying shit. I hope y'all are having a good time, and I hope that my fiance's still hanging in there. But y'all have a good rest of the weekend. See you later. Brittany, I think her first boyfriend was Reese Gratz, of all people. Luckily, he's married now, so she can move on to me, and now we can get married. But I think old Reese was her first love.